I Shalom, call halalyam Yahawashi Yahawashi Double honors to my elders and my apostles at Great Millstone who rule well for teaching me this truth, and salutations to the elect. Shalom. This the brother Kai here coming back at you with another video. Bashem Wadash. I'm gonna just make this quick. I just seen this on the plus. All right. This is on SputnikNews.com. It says Pakistan, China ditch US dollar for UN in bilateral trade, Asian Pacific. All right. So yeah, man, the title is pretty plain because these other nations, they seeing that America's not worth anything anymore. Okay. America is trillions of dollars in debt. Okay. Probably even more than that. All right. Because he saw the so-called white man, as the scriptures say, he laid it himself in thick clay, which I'm going to get that. I'm going to start it off with that. Okay. These other nations, they seeing that America is again, it's not so great anymore, right? The dollar isn't worth anything now. Okay, again, it's monopoly money. All right, that's why everything is moving electronically. Okay, all right, because America is in debt. America is 100% import. And being that this dollar isn't worth anything anymore, and China being the second largest economy, all right, in the world, okay, they have the power to ditch the US dollar. Okay, America is not in power anymore. Well, it's coming out of power. All right, we're in the iron and clay. Okay, not we, but America. Slip of the tongue. All right, but it says the world's second largest economy, China has been largely dominating in its economic relations with Islamabad, with Chinese exports making up 87% of the trade. Okay, and there you go. All right, China, the world's second largest economy. Okay, so China is thriving right now, greater than the US. Okay, it says Pakistan and China have agreed to walk away from the US dollar. Salakia. Pakistan and China have agreed to walk away from the US dollar in bilateral relations and do trade in yuan, Islamabad announced on Tuesday. All right, so China and this other nation, okay, they're coming into agreement, okay, to start to make their currency in the yuan, okay, or however you pronounce that. China and Pakistan agreed to start trading in the yuan instead of the dollar. Information Minister Fawad Chaudhry told the media in Islamabad, is quoted by the Turkish Anadolu agency. According to Chaudhry, the agreement will help Islamabad save up its U.S. dollar-denominated assets, given the massive 87% trade deficit with China. The Financial Daily estimates it to be 12.66 billion. Okay, so again, they throwing this U.S. dollar away, and they starting their own currency, and of course Esau, the so-called white man who's running America right now. Okay, he's not gonna like this, man. All right. Because they're not in that agreement anymore. Okay. It says ditching the American currency would also mean Islamabad and China using yuan in transactions within the China-Pakistan economic corridor, a $60 billion worth infrastructure project funded by China that aims to boost the region's integrity by connecting the Pakistani port city of Gwadar and the Xinjiang Uyghur autonomous region via a network of transportation routes. All right, so they're trying to again just build this greater economy than America. All right, because I mean, a lot of people out here think that China's gonna be the next ruling, the next world rulers and so on and so forth. But again, that's not gonna happen. Okay, Esau's new world order isn't even gonna come to pass. This one world currency thing is not gonna happen. Okay. It says the greenback has long dominated the global financial system, all right, meaning the American dollar, but it has received a series of blows here and there in recent times, with China probably making the strongest case. Earlier this year, the world's biggest oil buyer started offering yuan-backed crude futures. All right, there you go, man. Okay, the U.S. dollar is not necessary anymore. These other nations are turning it down. Okay, I believe it was about a week ago or something like that. I think Venezuela, somewhere in South or Central America, man. All right, they had ditched the dollar as well. Okay. But yeah, there you go. You got the point right there. Yeah, Khan. Yeah, you got the point right there, man. So these other nations, like I said, they're seeing that this American dollar, it's not backed by anything. It's purposeless. That's why America is going electronic. Just working with numbers and so on and so forth. Okay, and the computers and stuff. All right. But let me get this. I'm gonna start off with Habakkuk chapter 2, I believe it's verse 6. Yep, Khan. Habakkuk 2 and 6. It says, shall not all these things take up a parable against him? All right, that him referring to Esau, the so-called white man. Okay. It says, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Okay. Esau, the so-called white man. Again, America is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. All right. Again, probably even more than that. Okay. It says, into him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That thick clay representing what? It says weight of pledges, heavy debts. Okay. The so-called white man is in serious debt, has put America in some serious debt. All right. By breaking all of these treaties and not being able to pay anything back. Okay. Like I said earlier, America is 100% import. Not we, Salaki. I keep saying that. Just slip of the tongue because we live here. This is our captivity and shit like that. But you get the point. America, again, is in total debt. Is 100% import. America is not pushing anything out. It's just borrowing and taking and taking and taking. Okay, and not paying anything back. All right. So this place again is through. Esau, the so-called white man, has been lading himself, covering himself in that debt. That's why these Russian soldiers and these Chinese soldiers and all of the rest of these guys, they gonna come over here and take this place by force, in martial law, okay, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, all of America's alliance and so on and so forth, is turning against America right now. Okay, they ditching the dollar. All right, that's one of the first steps. Okay, now talking about that, let me get this in the book of Obadiah. I was just there. I was gonna start off with that the Obadiah, but just going into the point that Esau, the so-called white man, is in total debt. All right, Obadiah, verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they eat thy bread. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yeah, because America, Esau the so-called white man, promised all the better to these to these other nations. Okay, promised them the so-called better things and a better life, and started setting up those Rothschild banks in their places. Okay, so now these other nations, they're about to get back at America. Okay, they're turning their backs on America, throwing down the dollar. Okay, telling America, hell no. Okay, it says all the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. Yeah, America's been going to war. Okay, but like I said, they're turning their backs on America now. Okay, all the men of that confederacy. It says covenant, alliance, pledge. This is the word confederacy. It says covenant, alliance, pledge between men, treaty, alliance, league. Okay, because China throwing away the dollar, throwing away the US dollar, and the rest of these nations doing likewise. Okay, they was all at peace with America at one point in time. All right, but that peace, those treaties is up. Hey, the so-called white man has been breaking treaties since who knows when. All right, since the beginning. All right, so now these other nations is turning against Esau, the so-called white man. They's breaking these treaties too. All right. It says the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Okay, they don't want America anymore. And they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right, yeah, man. These nations, they're not having it anymore. Okay, and that's gonna be the destruction. That's the beginning of the collapse of this economy. Okay, which is called America. All right, this beast of a system. Okay. These other nations, they're going to come over here and do whatever they want to these people. All right. and they have every right to do so, you know. But yeah, man, that was the point on that. Like I said, I don't have too many scriptures going into this topic, but this is just one of the two scriptures that came to mind, you know. But with that being said, Lord willing, Akim was edified through the Spirit. Call halalyam la Yahawah Yahawashi by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles at Great Millstone who rule well for teaching me this truth. Salutations to the elect. Shalom.